Hi, I'm Susan Crosby, and I have a story that's one of those it's a small world type of experiences. It began in early 2019 when I was attending a Vietnam Veterans of America monthly meeting in Asheville, North Carolina. And I was discussing with the group my plans for an upcoming trip to Laos. I asked the guys if there was anyone they would like me to remember while I was in Southeast Asia. And one of the members, named Ted, said that he used to have a POW MIA bracelet with the name Staff Sergeant Richard Fitts on it. When he said that, that name sounded familiar to me, but I could not place it. So I prepared for my trip to Laos, which was for the purpose of honoring Colonel Carter Luna, who is named on the POW MIA bracelet that I've had for over 45 years. Prior to my trip, I was able to locate Richard Fitts Jr., and I discussed my trip with him. While I was in Southeast Asia, I posted pictures and information on my Facebook page. A neighbor and friend of mine named Dave, who was a Marine, replied to my post and said, "I have a bracelet with the name Staff Sergeant Richard Fitts on it." Now I could remember why the name seemed familiar to me, because Dave and I had discussed our bracelets before. When I returned from my trip, I connected with Richard Fitts Jr. again, and I offered to host a showing of his film, 21 Years of Folded Flag, in the remote mountain community where I lived in North Carolina. In June of 2019, we did a showing of the film, and Richard Fitts Jr. was there, and he was united with Ted and Dave, who shared the common bracelet bearing his father's name. It really was a small world. And we can never forget those that are still unaccounted for. They need to all come home.